good afternoon, good morning, or whenever you are watching this. You know who I am by now. I am the DOUG here for WWE pay-per-view picks for Hell in a Cell. Live this Sunday night from the Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, baby. Dirty South, baby. Let's have some fun. Now I'm going to do, just as a warning, spoiler, spoiler warning. This match will not be made till fighting. Is technically already made, but if you're watching SmackDown this week, I'd recommend don't watch this video till after SmackDown. You know, if you don't want to get spoiled. Now, of course, if you're like me and you don't really care about spoilers, which I don't, or if you can't watch SmackDown for whatever reason, work, don't have cable, don't have satellite, you can't DVR it, then if you still want to know, hey, continue watching. If you don't, come back Friday night at the SmackDown, then watch. So let's go. Spoiler match made this week. Eve Torres versus Layla versus Kaitlyn. Whatever her name is. Three-way for the Divas title, women's title, whatever you want to call it. I really don't care who wins this. The Divas division is nothing more but TNA, eye candy, no more, no less. I'm just going to pick Layla because I really don't care about this one. This may be the match I go powder my nose or go play golf or take a nap when it comes on. So you know my opinion on that. Match number 2, we're going to talk about Kofi Kingston defending his newly won Intercontinental title against my boy, The Miz. Now, Miz lost the Intercontinental title to Kofi last week on the main event. Now, if you're going to have Kofi win the belt, I'm, fine, whatever. But why do it on a show where most people cannot do it on a free show? Don't have to pay money. 2, on a station most people don't get. I mean, yeah, when I was out of town, I was able to watch it, but now it's like, hey, I gotta watch through WWE.com or YouTube. Yippee! Woohoo! Who cares? I'm gonna pick The Miz. I think they just gave Kofi this just to be an ass, just to, I know picking Miz is probably wrong, because I'm sure Kofi's going to retain it somehow, but I'm still picking The Miz. I'm a Miz fan. Deal with it. This one's probably going to bite me in the butt, but I don't care. Miz gets back the Intercontinental title. Next match, Randy Orton versus Alberto. Yeah, I ain't doing the bull. This is an interesting match to me. Alberto Del Rio, who I like, I don't think it's enough respect from the American fans. Be it as it may, I don't know why, it just is. Randy Orton, let's be honest. I'm surprised. I'm still waiting to see when he gets a third strike to see what happens. I'm going to take Alberto Del Rio on this one. Alright? I think this could be a good start to a good feud. You play it for a few months, see what happens. Could be very good. I mean, both have very interesting styles. Alberto Del Rio, I would say, is a very technical superstar from Mexico. Randy Orton, third generation guy. I would say he's a mixture of somewhat technique, somewhat brawler. He's in the middle of those two. I don't know how to call that. I think Alberto Del Rio wins though with submission. Moving on. The tag team titles. Team Hell No, Kane and Bryan defend the belts against Team Rhodes Scholars, Cody Rhodes and Damien Shadow for the belt. Now, I like Hell No, but I like Rhodes Scholars more. And I'm taking the Rhodes Scholars to win the belt. Because they are the most intellectual tag team in the history of the WWE. Yes, I'm whipping WWF, I don't care. And I like Cody Rhodes. I liked him from day one. Has more athleticism than his daddy and brother put together. Alright? And Damien Shadow, well, hell. Anyone who's seen this working independent, you know how he is. And I think this is great for him. He gets a chance to be a champion, which is always nice to put on your resume. Hey, I was tag team champion, And he's teaming up with a guy in Cody Rhodes who's been tag team champions with Hardcore Holly, with Ted DiBiase, with, unfortunately, Drew McIntyre, which only lasted, I think, about a month or two. But Cody Rhodes is very well versed. As a matter of fact, he is actually very close to winning the Big Triple Crown if you want to call it, because he's only missing the WWE Award title. You know, I would like to see him win it one day, but for now, I'm okay with him being tag team champion. I am picking the Rhodes Scholars to win the belt. I think this match could steal the show if done properly and correctly. Next match, Sheamus versus Big Show. World title. I'm going to be honest. This match is going to not be a technical masterpiece. This is a straight up the Immovable Force versus the Giant. Good old classic Gorilla Monsoon saying. You know, now, keep in mind, Ziggler has said he's going to cash in this Sunday. I'm going to be honest. If Ziggler cashes in and it's against Big Show, no. If Big Show wins, I'm not cashing it in. No way am I cashing it in if he wins the match. And I'm taking Big Show to win it. You know, I know a lot of the Sheamus fans are going to be mad at me about this. But, you know, I like Big Show. I liked him from his days as when he first started in WWE, when he was Paul White, and I remember his days in WCW when he was the Giant and won the belt. Granted, back then when he won the title for the first time, he was green as all hell, but you get my point. I think Big Show wins this. Now, if Ziggler cashes in, you know, on either one, I think he's going to win it, but I would be a little bit upset there in a way if you have Ziggler cash in on Big Show. Just because this would be the second time Big Show's been cashed in on and he's lost. Which, yeah, you know, that's not, I don't know if I could do that to the veteran twice. But that's just me. Big Show wins. If Ziggler cashes in, he wins the belt. Last match to talk about. This is actually moving pretty quick. CM Punk versus Ryback. Hell in a Cell match for the WWE title. Now, before I can make my official pick, I'm going to travel back. So we're going to do a time loop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I don't have that great thing. Sue me. The pay-per-view takes place in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, to me, and a lot of other people out there, would say a good 50 to 60%, Ryback is the new Bill Goldberg. And I'm saying go back a bit because when Goldberg had that great running streak, he won the WCW title in Atlanta, Georgia. Ryback. Okay, let's take a look. Ryback's undefeated. He's got a WWE title match in Atlanta, Georgia. Could lightning strike twice? And let's remember, this is not the first time an undefeated superstar has got a chance for the belt. I take you back to when the WWE title was in a situation like this, when it was Hulk Hogan versus The Undertaker at Survivor Series. Taker was putting up his streak, Hogan was putting up the belt. Undertaker won that match due to parts of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, but still, Taker not only remained undefeated, but we won the belt. He did go on to lose it a few days later, but that's neither here nor there. Now, if I'm CM Punk, my strategy for this, you want to make it a very long match. Make him winded, because I don't know if Ryback could go a 20, 30-minute match. You know, in some sense, this reminds me of the Bret Hart versus Kevin Nash match from Survivor Series in the 90s, where you can only win by submission until there was a winner in a way. If I'm CM Punk, I always should concentrate on the legs and on the legs. Take a guy's legs out, he's just as tall as you. Alright? I'm taking CM Punk. I think his submission specialty will help in this case, and he is a veteran. I don't think Ryback's ready to be WWE Champion. You know, I know Chris Jericho said he would have Ryback win, which I can understand it from a business point of view. I do. But from the fans' point of view, I don't know. I don't know if this would work. It could, but it could not. It depends. But I'm taking CM Punk to win it. But Ryback's got to remember two things. One, Paul Heyman. Two, let's remember, CM Punk is not the only guy in the WWE who is a Heyman guy, so to speak. Could we see Lesnar come in and help CM Punk? It's a very strong possibility, but who knows what will happen. Alright, so here are my picks just to give you a recap. Layla wins the Divas title. Miz wins the Intercontinental title. The Rhodes Scholars win the Tag Team titles. Alberto Del Rio beats Randy Orton. Big Show wins the world title, but I am putting, even if he doesn't, Ziggler cashes in and wins the belt. And for the WWE title, I got CM Punk defeating Ryback. Those are my picks for this week for Hell in a Cell. I will see you next time, for the next big WWE pay-per-view, which is, of course, Survivor Series, one of the Grand Four, baby. So until I see you for Survivor Series, or if you watch my NFL picks, which will be next week, or if you'll be watching some of my special videos I'll be doing this week, which will be my video game review of ECW. Yes, believe it or not, I have an ECW game. My review of all 4 Twisted Metals, Tekken Tag 2 Tag Team, Tekken Tag 2 review, and Resident Evil Damnation movie review. So until then, this is the DOUG signing out, saying have a good night, have an awesome weekend, enjoy the pay-per-view, whatever you're doing this weekend. Peace out.